Also today, reach for your rah-rah skirts, puff out those shoulder pads and prepare to go back in time because this lot are back.
She hasn't
That could have been
actually
Sinitta
changed.
yesterday, couldn't it?
Stock Aitken and Waterman are getting the gang back together for a reunion gig, and we're catching up with some of them at midday.
Now they ruled the 80s, some rocked the 90s, and between them, Kylie, Jason, Rick Astley, Sonia and Sinitta scored a dozen UK number ones. Keep playing it.
Not only gone down memory lane, I'm right down the end of it. Good gracious. The legendary hit factory of Stock Aitken and Waterman are bringing together the biggest acts of the past 30 years for a nostalgic, one-time only event.
The man behind the music, Pete Waterman, joins us now, along with 80s pop princesses Sonia and Sinitta. Thank you so much. Just gent for the 80s, basically. Thank you.
It's just like stepping back in time,
It
isn't
so
it?
is.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
We could be back 25 years ago.
Well, you probably
were.
didn't see much of the 80s, I would have thought. You'd have been just locked up in a studio.
No, I didn't see the 80s. People tell me it was fantastic. It was very, very wealthy for me, but I don't remember seeing it, you know. I was in a studio from 9 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. That's it. I mean, it was an amazing time. But we were so much part of it, you just didn't know.
So what was the magic then? Because, I mean, it was just hit after hit after hit. I mean, everybody wanted to be part of it.
Well, firstly, we loved it. We really enjoyed what we were doing, and we had a mission, and the artists needed hits after hit after hit. That kept us, with our nose to the grindstone.
Yeah.
And the great thing for us was I was still DJing on a Saturday morning at the time for Radio City in Liverpool, and the kids I had a contact with.
Yeah.
So if I played a record like Sonia's on the radio, you could tell straight away whether the kids bought it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go and ask anybody
That's
else.
quite clever in a way. It was like the Twitter of back then. You still get that immediate feedback, and that's how you were getting yours.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what, to me, you see, radio, still to this day, I know radio doesn't do it anymore, but you get an instant buzz.
Yeah.
You get a quicker buzz off radio than you do off Twitter,
What
in
was
fact.
it like? Because you both look... You haven't changed at all.
I
You
know,
look
we were
beautiful.
Just saying to each other.
She's just straightened her hair.
What was it like for you guys? Because exciting from the studio, exciting writing the hits, exciting filling the chart, but actually getting out and doing it, what was it like?
Oh, well, it was phenomenal, I mean, we went on the big road show with Pete, and we were all on a bus together, and it was just one big family, but, making history. It was absolutely phenomenal.
Did you doorstep Pete?
Well, I literally pestered him, for a record deal. I said, listen, Pete, you've got to sign me up. If you don't, you'll miss out and somebody else will sign me. Come on, please. And I think he was just totally shocked by the cheek and the upfrontness, of me. And I think he was intrigued to listen to me sing.
Take you by surprise when she...
Yeah, well, I mean, because we, I did this radio show in Liverpool every Saturday morning, and Sonia came on, and, and I said, and we were doing a road show, and I said, OK, if you can sing, stand in front of these kids and sing. And she sang 1, 2, 3 by Gloria Estefan, and the kids went crazy.
And they loved it.
Yeah.
And for you,
what about you?
Sinitta, I mean, because you'd already had a number 2 already with So Much.
So much,
hadn't you?
and we were desperate to work with Pete.
And this is you and Cal.
This was me and Carol, that's right. Simon was like, if we could just get a song from Pete. And I was like, well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And he phoned Pete, and Pete said, I'll think about it. And we just waited and waited and waited. And then one day we got a phone call saying, I've got your song. and it was Toy Boy.
And there it is.
And so, how do you feel about getting back on staging? Because I know that that Sonia, you are constantly gigging. You're touring up and down the country, so you do it a lot. For you haven't done a show for how long? 10 years?
Oh gosh, yes, I think and then it was in Tokyo, and that was the first time in a long time with Rick a few years ago, and since then I've sort of 2 babies, mentoring backstage, so the thought of being back up there again, exciting but also terrifying.
Well, this event is July the 11th, and it's in Hyde Park, the Hit Factory Live. How come it's taken so long to get this together?
Well, if you, for me, it was I didn't ever want to do this because I thought this was a fabulous moment in most people's lives. It's a great memory. But this year being special to Britain, they wanted one pop concert to part of the Jubilee. They wanted a real British pop success. So they came to me and said, look, you know, what you did is unique to Britain. And therefore I agreed, one off, one on, yes, we'll do it.
And this is it? You won't see this
No, I will
again?
never do it again.
Why? Don't say that.
No, I won't, because I think that, you know, you before we went television live, you were telling me every moment that you and your sister remembered
I
Rick
know,
Astley.
it's
I don't want to
true.
spoil that.
Yeah.
I never want to spoil those memories for people, because they were fantastic memories.
Well, the things that you've got, is it true that Kylie and Jason are gonna perform especially for you?
Are they doing that?
Could be.
Oh, don't.
That will be the
don't.
first time, what's that, 23 years?
No, first time ever. They've never performed this song live, even on television. Ever.
Don't. I dream about
This
that
is the
sort of thing.
first time ever this song will have been performed.
So they are. You just said it.
I didn't say it. I said
We got you.
could be the first time.
So the lineup is Steps, Rick Astley, Bananarama, Dead or Alive, Pepsi and Shirley. They've got Sonia, and it says and many
You just
more.
named the posters on my wall.
Yeah. Well, just named all the guests that were on Going Live at that time.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's ironic we're on here,
Apart from Gordon.
Yeah.
And he couldn't sing.
but I've still got Gordon at home. I was just telling the ladies I play with Gordon quite regularly, and I keep thinking, yeah, I've got a problem here. My daughter's here. The only thing my daughters left me when they left home was Gordon the Gopher.
This is quite remarkable. This is the CD, the Hit Factory, and this has got all of the singles, all the #1s, all of the hits, everything, all in one place.
Yeah.
And is this out now? Is this?
No, that's out on the 9th.
That's on the 9th. So
Yeah,
same
so the
week as
concert's on the
concert.
11th. This is out on the Monday before.
And we'll do this. This is for Sinitta because Sinitta's calling all toy boys. So this is so if you
Never
have you got what it
changes.
takes to be so macho. So what we'll do is we'll put the details on. If you reckon that you could be one of Sinitta's toy boys, then we'll put the details on our website because there are open auditions. And then if you get through, you could come. You could be part of.
You could be part of the Hit Factory live concert on the 11th. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. We need lots of gorge boys there.
Okay. Well, we'll put that on the website.
I need you as well.
Have you got a
Phil.
judging panel
Me?
for this?
Yes, we do need a panel. We need a panel. We need boys.
Sonia's not on the panel. We've already heard her verdicts. Not quite politically correct.
Do you know what? I absolutely think it's such a brilliant idea. What it's going to be? That's
So
such
much
a fun
fun.
day.
Yeah.
And it is the Hit Factory Live, and it's July the 11th in Hyde Park. Thank
From
you,
5
guys.
o'clock till 10.
Thank you very much.
you.
Lovely to see you.
Thank you
Lovely
very
to
much.
see you.
Thank you.
Right.